Good morning. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Big story today is the big cold front heading our way. Yes, we're talking all modes of severe weather are on the table through the day today and overnight tonight. So you have to have a way to receive weather information. We'll talk more about that here in a moment. Let me show you the big picture pattern of how the evolution of this storm. So we're going to have one wave come through later on this afternoon into the early evening hours, and that poses a severe weather threat. Then we're going to be tracking the cold front as it tracks its way up into the upper Midwest, and that's going to throw another wave our direction overnight tonight, anytime after about 10 to midnight and through the early morning hours of Monday. But it's not over yet because the actual cold front comes through on Monday, and that's going to spark off another chance for some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms as that moves its way through the area. So essentially 3 rounds of possible strong to severe thunderstorms, and they all pose a threat for severe weather. That's why we do have that level 1, level 2, and level 3 risk around our region, but a big old bullseye for level 3. So if you're going to be traveling today, big travel day today and tomorrow for folks enjoying the holiday weekend. But just keep in mind, if you're traveling to our north, make sure you have a way to receive weather alerts. And then as the cold front sides its way to our southeast, it's going to take that severe weather to our southeast, but does include us in East Tennessee on Monday and the Tuesday time frame. But if you're going to be traveling back home, again, that's going to pose a threat. So here are the weather headlines. Morning fog, afternoon sunshine, with some storms firing up that could pose a threat for severe weather. A line of possible severe weather overnight tonight into early Monday morning. Monday, the cold front swings through, and that's going to pop off more of those showers and thunderstorms. But behind that cold front, cooler, more seasonable weather does return. Let's break it down on the local level now. All right, so you can clearly see the level 2 slight risk. All the yellow area is for most of East Tennessee, but we also have a level 3 risk across the Cumberland Plateau. That's the greatest risk. That's a greater risk anyways. And so when you look at your storm threats this afternoon, this evening, and through the overnight hours, everything I'm going to put in the medium category because isolated flooding and flash flooding is a possibility. Now it's going to be fast moving, but anybody that's got a saturated ground from all the recent rain, that's going to pose a threat to you. We're going to see hail up to 1 inch in diameter, but tornadoes, look at what I said, definitely possible. The atmosphere is very conducive to produce tornadoes once again with the 2 rounds, one this afternoon and the one overnight tonight. And then a medium category for wind damage. So yes, probably that needs to be in the high category, but we'll see how the rest of the day plays out. I might bump some of these up based on the latest model guidance. So here we go, picking up our timeline, 7 o'clock this morning. Not much activity here this morning. We have some patchy, dense fog. We'll see some sunshine. The more sunshine we see, the more unstable our atmosphere becomes, and the greater chance for seeing some isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. Then the second wave is going to come through, and that's going to bring us, pose us a line of severe storms during the early overnight hours and early morning hours. But then it's not over yet. As I mentioned, here comes the cold front. Cold front's going to slice its way through East Tennessee right around lunchtime or so, and that could spark off more showers and more thunderstorms that also could become severe. Not necessarily the tornado threat, though, that we'll have today and overnight tonight. So there's the story over the next 24 to 36 hours, really 36 hours. And we're generally speaking going to pick up from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. Down across the Southern Valley, less rain and less severity, but the further north you are of Interstate 40, the greater chance you have for that. And because we're having so much rain, the Weather Prediction Center has put us under a level 1, 2, and just clipping the Cumberland Plateau, a level 3 risk for localized flooding and flash flooding. So we do have a big event heading our way over the next 36 hours. So again, have a way to receive that weather information. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. It gives you all push notifications for severe weather, severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings by the National Weather Service, push alerts when I'm doing live severe weather coverage, and of course your daily forecast, plus this amazing interactive radar that's going to keep you on top of the storms as they move their way on through. The other side of the story is behind this all, everything quiets down, and we'll talk more about that. But your forecast for the day today, we're going to see those temperatures in the 70s and 80s. So it is going to be a warm day, maybe even pushing close to 90 in Chattanooga. So it's going to be a warm, a muggy day. You're going to feel that in the atmosphere, and that's going to be that risk for severe storms that's going to be heading our way. Temperatures will stay in the 80s over the next couple of days, but behind the cold front, as I mentioned, not only do we shut down precipitation for several days, thank goodness for that, but temperatures will come on down as well. So we'll be in the muggy 80s today and tomorrow, but a more comfortable feel to the air thanks to the drier air settling on in for the middle part of the week. And our low temperatures to come down into the 50s, which also is going to make it feel very, very comfortable. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. We'll keep you posted on how it all plays out throughout the next 36 hours. Be safe, be kind to each other, and I'll see you back here real soon.